Have you ever wondered why did you know your liver performs over 500 functions? This remarkable organ is often hailed as the body's superhero, tirelessly working every day to maintain your health. Picture your liver as a vigilant bodyguard, vigilantly filtering out toxins and harmful substances from your bloodstream, ensuring that all systems operate smoothly. One of its critical tasks is producing bile, a digestive fluid essential for breaking down fats, allowing your body to properly absorb nutrients. Additionally, your liver expertly processes nutrients from your meals, making sure you receive the essential fuel to energize your activities. It also serves as a storage reservoir for vital vitamins and minerals, such as iron and vitamin B12, which your body can draw upon when needed. But there's even more. The liver helps regulate cholesterol levels and balances hormones, playing a crucial role in maintaining harmony within your body. Furthermore, it supports your immune system, empowering your body to ward off infections. With all these crucial roles, it's no surprise that the liver is celebrated as the body's unsung hero. So, next time you savor a meal, take a moment to appreciate the incredible work your liver does to keep you healthy and vibrant. Ever thought about why timing your water matters? Drinking water is essential for life. But did you know that when you hydrate can make a big difference in your health? Starting your day with a refreshing glass of water acts like a wake-up call for your body. This simple morning ritual activates your internal organs, jump-starting your metabolism after a night of rest. Additionally, drinking water before meals is a smart move. It prepares your digestive system for the food you're about to enjoy and can even prevent overeating. Now, let's not overlook the benefits of staying hydrated as you wind down for the day. Although drinking water before bed might seem risky due to potential midnight bathroom trips, it can actually support heart health and lower the risk of heart attacks during sleep. So, consider making a habit of drinking water at 3 key times: first thing in the morning before your meals, and right before you sleep. With such simple adjustments, you can optimize your hydration and enhance your overall health. Here's a wild fact about Monaco's surprising density. Nestled along the French Riviera, Monaco holds the record as the world's densest country, making it a fascinating place to explore. Covering just 2.02 square kilometers, this tiny principality packs in over 20,000 people per square kilometer, comparable to cramming an entire bustling city into a space smaller than Central Park. With a population of around 40,000 residents, Monaco's charm is not solely in its breathtaking views and luxurious lifestyle. It's also in how its inhabitants creatively maximize their limited space. From sky-high apartment buildings to compact offices, each square meter is utilized skillfully. The streets brim with energy and vibrancy, with a delightful mix of cultures adding to the atmosphere. Visitors flock to Monaco for its casinos, upscale boutiques, and the legendary Monte Carlo Grand Prix. This unique blend of density and glamour creates a remarkable community where every corner holds a story. So, whenever you think of crowded places, remember Monaco, that captivating gem where community and luxury harmoniously coexist. Surprisingly, it's a fact that viruses can be giants. The Pandora virus, discovered in 2013, holds the title for the largest virus known to science. This remarkable organism challenges our traditional perception of viruses, as it can be observed under a standard microscope, something most viruses can't claim. Imagine being able to see a virus with the naked eye. The Pandora virus boasts a genome that's approximately 50 times larger than that of the flu virus, representing a huge amount of genetic information. To put this into perspective, it's like comparing a hefty novel to a quick comic book, with the Pandora virus having a much richer tale to tell. Discovered in a pond in Brazil, this giant virus has sparked a wave of discussions among scientists regarding the nature of viruses and their evolutionary history. Its unique characteristics may not only redefine what we consider a virus, but could also provide insights into how viruses interact with other microscopic life forms. So, the next time you hear about viruses, keep in mind that there are fascinating giants like the Pandora virus out there, challenging our understanding of life. Did you know that? Have you ever wondered about the Grand Canyon's secrets? This iconic natural marvel, located in Arizona, captivates visitors with its stunning geological wonders and rich history. Spanning over 277 miles, the Grand Canyon reveals layers of rock that chronicle nearly 2 billion years of Earth's evolution. As you stroll along the south rim, vibrant sunsets cast a magical glow across the canyon, transforming the sky into a canvas of reds and oranges, ideal for photographers and sunset enthusiasts alike. If you're eager for a deeper understanding, join a guided hike where experienced rangers share stories about the remarkable formations and ancient fossils found embedded in the canyon walls. For those looking to elevate their adventure, a helicopter tour offers an exhilarating bird's-eye view, showcasing the immense scale and intricate landscapes sculpted by the relentless Colorado River over millennia. From its breathtaking vistas to its geological richness, the Grand Canyon promises to stir the imagination and educate visitors of all ages. Are you ready to explore its hidden treasures? Turns out, the truth is that tigers can freeze prey. Tigers are incredible predators, and their roars serve a purpose beyond scaring potential rivals. These magnificent big cats utilize infrasound frequencies, which are sounds below the range of human hearing. When a tiger roars, these low-frequency sounds can travel over 3 kilometers, reaching unsuspecting prey long before the tiger approaches. The vibrations produced by the roar resonate within the bodies of the animals that hear them, causing an unusual reaction that can temporarily paralyze the prey. This response is not just due to fear. It affects the animal's motor functions and leads to a foggy judgment. While scientists are still studying the exact mechanisms behind this phenomenon, they believe that the sound may alter brainwave patterns or trigger a panic reflex, effectively immobilizing the prey just when the tiger needs the element of surprise. This remarkable use of sound allows tigers to be more successful hunters, showcasing an extraordinary evolutionary adaptation that enhances their ability to thrive in the wild. Hard to believe, but all gondolas in Venice are black. This striking visual guideline was established by the city's authorities centuries ago. Imagine navigating the labyrinth of Venice's picturesque canals, witnessing the elegant gondolas gliding along the water's surface. During the 16th century, officials decided that these iconic boats should sport a uniform black color to foster an atmosphere of sophistication, while simultaneously curbing ostentatious displays of wealth among gondoliers. At the time, vibrant and colorful gondolas were competing for attention, each one trying to outdo the next, which disrupted the serene ambiance that Venice is known for. The introduction of the black hue was a clever move to level the playing field, ensuring that all gondolas appeared equally graceful. However, there's an exception. Gondolas owned by high-ranking officials can still dazzle in bright colors and intricate designs, breaking the uniformity. So, when you find yourself admiring those glistening black gondolas on your next visit to Venice, keep in mind the fascinating backstory behind their color choice. Have you ever wondered why Sweden loves its festivals? Sweden is a country rich in traditions, and its festivals are a fantastic way to experience the heart of its Nordic culture. One of the most iconic celebrations is Midsummer, which takes place around the longest day of the year. During this time, people gather in fields and parks to dance around maypoles, adorned with flowers and greenery, while singing traditional songs and indulging in a feast of delicious dishes like herring and new potatoes. Another important occasion is Lucia Day, celebrated on December 13th. On this day, Saint Lucia, illuminated by her wreath of candles and dressed in a flowing white gown, symbolizes the return of light during the darkest winter days. Schools and local communities participate in beautiful processions, filling the air with sweet melodies. Additionally, Walpurgis Night on April 30th marks the arrival of spring with vibrant celebrations, bonfires, and joyful singing. These festivals are not just events. They are living connections to Sweden's rich heritage, bringing people together and creating lasting memories. Whether you're donning a flower crown at midsummer or joining in on a Lucia procession, You're immersing yourself in a colorful tapestry of Swedish culture that brightens the long winters and makes summer unforgettable. Let's uncover the truth about gravity variations on Earth. Did you know that gravity isn't the same everywhere? It's true. Gravity can vary slightly depending on your location. Generally, it feels a bit stronger at lower altitudes, so if you're standing at sea level, you'll experience a stronger pull than if you are perched on a tall mountain. Isn't that fascinating? But the story gets even more intriguing. The intensity of gravity also changes based on geographical location. At the poles, it's stronger than at the equator. This variation occurs because Earth isn't a perfect sphere. It bulges at the equator due to its spinning motion, which places you further from the center of gravity there. Moreover, regions with denser crust, such as mountain ranges or specific geological formations, can also exert a stronger gravitational influence. These differences might seem negligible, yet they can significantly affect satellite readings and how we measure distances and weights on our planet. So, the next time you find yourself on top of a hill or relaxing at the beach, think about how gravity is uniquely nudging you with its varying force. Is it really true that Hattie McDaniel changed Hollywood? In 1940, this remarkable actress became the first African-American woman to win an Academy Award for her performance as Mammy in the iconic film Gone with the Wind. McDaniel's achievement was incredibly significant, as it occurred during a period of deep racial discrimination in the United States. At the Oscar ceremony held in Los Angeles, Hattie delivered a heartfelt acceptance speech, capturing the attention and admiration of many, despite the segregated environment surrounding the event. Her win was groundbreaking, not only for her own career trajectory, but also for the representation of African Americans in Hollywood, paving the way for future generations of actors and actresses of color. Her legacy is particularly powerful given the limited and often stereotypical roles available to Black artists at that time. Yet Hattie navigated these challenges with talent and unwavering determination. Today, as we reflect on her contributions to cinema, we ask ourselves how we can continue to honor her memory and combat the ongoing issues of diversity and representation in the film industry. Hard to believe, but water can exist in 3 states. At a special spot called the Triple Point, water can surprise us by existing simultaneously as a solid, liquid, and gas. This fascinating phenomenon occurs under very specific conditions of temperature and pressure, exactly at 0.01 degrees Celsius, and a pressure of 611.657 pascals. Imagine observing ice, water, and water vapor coexisting peacefully within a single container. Scientists enjoy exploring this unique behavior as it assists them in calibrating thermometers and deepening their understanding of water's properties. Why does this matter so much? Precise temperature measurements are essential in various fields, from culinary arts to intricate scientific experiments. For example, when you're cooking pasta or baking a cake, the right temperature can make a massive difference in the final dish. So, the next time you marvel at a glass of water or watch ice melting, remember the incredible science behind it. Water is not just our daily companion. It's a scientific marvel with the extraordinary ability to switch between its 3 states at once. Most people don't know this, but ginkgo trees thrive. In Sumter, South Carolina, you'll find the world's largest ginkgo farm sprawling over an impressive 500 acres. Home to more than 1 million ginkgo trees, this extraordinary place showcases the unique fan-shaped leaves of these ancient plants, known for their incredible resilience. Often referred to as living fossils, ginkgo trees have existed for millions of years, surviving dramatic environmental changes that wiped out many other species. This farm invites visitors to explore the many uses of ginkgo, from traditional medicine to delicious culinary treats. Rich in antioxidants, ginkgo leaves are popular in supplements, believed to support brain health and enhance memory. The expansive farm isn't just a visual spectacle. It promotes sustainable farming practices, actively working to preserve this remarkable species for future generations. Picture walking through a breathtaking sea of yellow and gold leaves in the fall or admiring the lovely green fans sprouting in spring. With its rich history and contributions to science and cuisine, shouldn't everyone plan a visit to this incredible farm? Did you know that Osaka's climate challenges communities? This vibrant city presents a mix of weather that can be both a blessing and a curse. While most residents enjoy mild conditions, Kamagasaki, a neighborhood known for its resilience, faces specific difficulties. During summer, temperatures can spike uncomfortably high, leaving many without air conditioning to sweat through the sultry days and muggy nights. Picture the lively streets filled with sounds and sights while residents navigate the heat. It's a true test of endurance. As winter arrives, the situation flips. The chill requires residents to find ways to stay warm, yet many grapple with inadequate heating options in their homes. This seasonal contrast not only highlights the climate variations, but also sheds light on the tenacity of those living in Kamagasaki. Despite their struggles, the community's spirit shines through as neighbors band together, helping each other cope with the extremes. The adaptability and unity of the people in Kamagasaki remind us that even harsh weather conditions can foster deep connections and unwavering support. Have you ever wondered why birds use balloons to flirt? Male frigate birds take their courtship rituals to astonishing heights, quite literally. During the breeding season, these remarkable birds inflate giant red throat sacs, known as gular pouches, to the size of a football. This transformation turns them into eye-catching, heart-shaped beacons against the backdrop of the sky. On specific island breeding grounds, the males engage in a captivating display, flapping their wings, shaking their heads, and producing unique drumming calls to catch the attention of potential mates. Meanwhile, female frigate birds glide overhead, carefully evaluating the spectacle below. They are on the lookout for males that showcase the most vibrant, symmetrical, and rhythmically pulsating displays. The brighter and more impressive the balloon-like pouch, the better the chances of attracting a mate. This fierce competition among males fuels one of nature's most dramatic mating rituals. Researchers have discovered a direct correlation between the size of the pouch and the success rate of mating, revealing that this flamboyant display is not just for show, but provides a significant evolutionary advantage. You might be shocked to learn that, did you know Japan's culture is amazingly diverse? Japan is a dazzling blend of the old and the new, captivating millions who visit its vibrant cities and tranquil landscapes every year. While images of bustling Tokyo streets filled with neon lights might pop into your mind, the richness of Japanese culture extends far beyond that. Traditional Japanese women exemplify a remarkable harmony between modern life and family values. Often nurturing their children and preserving cherished customs, they also eagerly embrace education and career opportunities. This unique balance of respecting tradition while pursuing modern ambitions creates an appealing lifestyle admired worldwide. Japan's society also boasts a strong commitment to cleanliness, featuring exceptional public transport systems that enhance travel experiences for both locals and tourists. The culinary scene, rich in flavor from sushi to ramen, adds another layer of allure. From the serene atmosphere of a tea ceremony to the excitement of cherry blossom festivals, Japan provides countless memorable experiences that resonate with people of all ages, making the country a treasure trove of cultural richness. Surprisingly, it's a fact that discover the wonders of Japan's Sakurajima Island. Sakurajima Island is a remarkable location where volcanic power shapes everyday life. This island is one of the most active volcanoes in the world, with eruptions occurring frequently, blanketing the land in thick layers of volcanic ash. Residents have adapted impressively, turning a geological threat into a part of their identity. Walking to school or work on a soft layer of ash becomes their norm, an experience unique to this dynamic landscape. To manage the ash, local authorities utilize specialized sweeping machines that clear the streets, ingeniously blending technological solutions with the challenges posed by nature. Yet Sakurajima is more than just a volcanic wonder. It's a lively community that draws tourists eager to explore its breathtaking vistas and rich culture. Visitors can engage with the island's scenic beauty, observe the science of volcanology in action, and appreciate how people strive to live harmoniously with their fiery neighbor. So, what's it truly like to coexist with such powerful natural phenomena? Believe it or not, Forrest Gump ran in Monument Valley. In the iconic film Forrest Gump, there's a memorable scene where Forrest embarks on his epic cross-country run, and filmmakers chose the breathtaking Monument Valley as the backdrop. Located on the border of Arizona and Utah, this stunning area is renowned for its majestic red rock formations and sweeping horizons that seem to stretch into infinity. Monument Valley is not just a pretty setting, it has become a symbol of classic American cinema. The landscape has graced countless films, particularly westerns, and created an image that resonates with audiences everywhere. Think of legendary movies filled with cowboys and thrilling showdowns. Many of these adventures unfolded in Monument Valley's unique terrain, which seems to embody the very essence of the American West. This scenery captivates viewers, immersing them in tales of exploration and courage. So the next time you watch Forrest sprinting through this incredible landscape, remember that he's traversing not just a physical journey, but a piece of cinematic history where legends were born. Here's a wild fact about sleeping birds. It sounds almost fantastical, but some birds possess the extraordinary ability to sleep while flying. Frigate birds and swifts are prime examples of this remarkable adaptation. Researchers have utilized tiny EEG sensors to monitor their brain activity in flight and discovered that these birds engage in unihemispheric slow-wave sleep, meaning they rest one hemisphere of their brain while the other hemisphere remains alert. This dual state of consciousness allows them to effortlessly navigate vast oceans for days or even weeks without ever needing to land. By keeping one eye open, literally, they can skillfully avoid potential obstacles, maintain their balance, and even evade predators. This unique evolutionary trait is particularly valuable for species that find it challenging to land on water or that encounter limited feeding opportunities during migration. What's more, frigate birds and swifts stand out as the only known vertebrates capable of achieving such a seamless blend of movement and rest in the natural world. Isn't it astonishing how nature has evolved such incredible survival strategies? You won't believe this about the transatlantic slave trade. Often, we picture British ships braving the ocean, laden with human cargo from West Africa to America, but the reality is quite different. While it's true that British involvement resonates loudly in historical narratives, they accounted for just a little over 6% of the total enslaved individuals transported across the Atlantic. A staggering 90% found their fate in Spanish and Portuguese colonies in South America. Countries like Brazil and regions in the Caribbean became notorious destinations, driven by the colossal demand for labor on sugar plantations. This trade, which spanned several centuries, fundamentally altered the demographics and cultures of those areas. Interestingly, the Portuguese were the trailblazers, initiating this harrowing commerce in the 15th century and establishing the transoceanic networks that others would later adopt. Understanding this broader picture is vital to grasping the profound impact of the transatlantic slave trade, as it not only reveals diverse histories, but also invites us to reflect on the complex legacies that continue to influence our world today. Have you ever wondered why Lofoten Islands are breathtaking? Nestled above the Arctic Circle in Norway, the Lofoten Islands are a treasure trove of stunning natural beauty and cultural heritage. Known for towering mountains that rise dramatically from the sea and deep fjords that glimmer with crystal-clear waters, these islands provide a visual feast that evolves with every season. In summer, the enchanting midnight sun bathes the landscape in a golden glow that lasts for hours, inviting travelers to explore its scenic trails and coastal vistas late into the evening. Conversely, winter transforms the islands into a magical wonderland, where the northern lights illuminate the sky with vibrant colors, captivating both local residents and photographers from around the globe. However, the Lofoten Islands are more than just a paradise for nature lovers. They boast a rich cultural history where fishing remains a cornerstone of life. Traditional fishing villages dotted along the coast feature distinctive red rorbu, or fishermen's cabins, that echo the area's storied past. Whether seeking adventure, tranquility, or a glimpse into local traditions, the Lofoten Islands offer an unforgettable experience for every visitor. Have you ever wondered why the DRC is so unique? The Democratic Republic of the Congo, often abbreviated as DRC, stands out as Africa's most bordered nation, sharing its borders with 9 neighboring countries including Uganda, Rwanda, and Angola. This fascinating geography contributes to its vibrant cultural tapestry, making the DRC a melting pot of diverse traditions. The capital city, Kinshasa, is particularly remarkable because it is just 2.5 miles from Brazzaville, the heart of the Republic of Congo. Picture 2 bustling capitals almost within walking distance of each other. This proximity fosters extraordinary cultural exchanges and economic opportunities that enrich both cities. Markets overflow with local crafts and foods, while music and celebrations flow freely across the borders, harmonizing the lives of people from different nations. Despite facing challenges, the DRC is endowed with abundant natural resources and a resilient spirit. The unique closeness of Kinshasa and Brazzaville highlights how geography can create vibrant communities, each with its own identity while remaining interconnected. Isn't it amazing how such physical closeness can enhance relationships and cultural richness? You won't believe this about Sri Lanka's capitals. Did you know this beautiful island nation has not 1 but 2 capitals? Sri Jayawardenapura Kota is the administrative heart, where government decisions are made amidst serene surroundings. This charming city offers a tranquil escape with its lush greenery and elegant architecture, perfect for those seeking peace away from the chaos of urban life. In stark contrast is Colombo, the bustling commercial capital teeming with energy. A vibrant tapestry of history and modernity, Colombo features colonial-era buildings nestled among sleek skyscrapers. Here, you can explore lively markets, enjoy boutique shopping, and savor mouth-watering street food, making it a true haven for food lovers. The juxtaposition between the calm of Kota and the vibrancy of Colombo beautifully illustrates Sri Lanka's diverse spirit. These 2 capitals, each with its unique charm, reflect the rich history and dynamic present of the nation, showcasing how tradition and modern development coexist harmoniously. Together, they tell a remarkable story of a country that is both ancient and contemporary. What other secrets does this island hold? Turns out, the truth is that Thailand's weather is wildly diverse. This Southeast Asian gem features a tropical climate that entices tourists with warm, sunny days year-round, making it a popular spot for those seeking sunshine. However, what many don't realize is that Thailand's climate varies dramatically across its regions. In the northern areas, particularly in charming cities like Chiang Mai, winter months can surprise visitors with cooler temperatures, sometimes dipping low enough for a light frost. People there may find themselves reaching for jackets during chilly evenings. In contrast, central and southern Thailand revel in the heat, often soaring to a sizzling 35 degrees Celsius, especially in bustling Bangkok and on its beautiful islands. These warmer destinations are heaven for beach lovers eager to bask in the sun. The country's diverse geography, from mountains to coastal plains, plays a crucial role in creating these fascinating weather patterns. So, whether you're trekking through lush hills or relaxing on a tropical beach, Thailand offers a perfect climate for every taste and season. Scientists recently discovered that snail mucus is a communication tool. This slippery substance serves far more purposes than simply aiding a snail's movement. The mucus allows snails to traverse rough surfaces without harm and cling to vertical structures like trees and walls. Surprisingly, it also functions as a complex communication system. Embedded within this goo are chemical cues, or pheromones, that signal other snails about food sources or invite potential mates. When snails traverse the environment, they leave behind trails that other snails can read, following these invisible messages to their next meal or partner. In challenging habitats, snails can even adjust their trails, adding conflicting signals to mislead rivals or predators. Additionally, the mucus helps maintain moisture, crucial for survival in hot or arid conditions. This remarkable fluid acts as a multifunctional toolkit, serving as a GPS, protective armor, and even social media all rolled into one. evolution has transformed snail mucus from mere slime into an ingenious survival mechanism that showcases the intricate ways in which these creatures interact with their world. Ever thought about why the US clings to old measurements? Despite the global embrace of the metric system, known for its straightforward design using units based on 10, the United States persists with the British imperial system. This peculiar practice involves countries like Myanmar and Liberia as well, making it a fascinating quirk of history. The metric system simplifies everyday tasks, from measuring liquids in liters to calculating distances in kilometers. For instance, 1 liter equals 1,000 milliliters, making recipes and science calculations far easier. However, Americans still measure in feet, pounds, and gallons, adding complexity to routine activities like driving or cooking. Ever tried converting miles to kilometers during a road trip? It's not just confusing, it can lead to serious miscalculations. The reasons behind the US reluctance to adopt the metric system lie in tradition and culture, creating a measurement divide that complicates international communication. As the world increasingly discussions about standardizing units, it raises the question, will these three countries ever make the transition? For now, this curious mix of measurement systems continues to perplex and intrigue. Here's something incredible about Russia's Valley of Geysers. This stunning natural wonder is not just a beautiful spot for sightseeing, it's a geyser hotspot, housing about 90% of all known geysers in the country. Nestled in the Kamchatka Peninsula, the valley offers an extraordinary landscape filled with steam and bubbling water, creating a dreamlike scene that feels otherworldly. Visitors will be mesmerized by thermal pools shimmering in vivid shades of turquoise, while fumaroles release steam and gases, presenting a fascinating display of nature's raw power. Spanning several kilometers, the Valley of Geysers invites hikers and adventurers to explore its breathtaking terrain. You can witness spectacular eruptions of hot water shooting high into the sky. Some geysers erupt every few minutes, while others take their time, sometimes resting for days. This unique geothermal activity is driven by volcanic forces in the region, revealing the dynamic nature of our planet's geology. Whether you're an avid nature lover or simply curious about Earth's wonders, the Valley of Geysers serves as a thrilling reminder of the incredible forces at play just beneath our feet. Guess what really drives museum visits in the US? With around 35,000 museums spread across the country, the United States holds the title of the nation with the most museums in the world. These educational havens showcase diverse subjects, captivating visitors with exhibits that range from fine art to historical artifacts. Iconic institutions like the Smithsonian in Washington, D.C., offer a treasure trove of cultural experiences, while quirky museums dedicated to everything from cereal to ventriloquism invite exploration of niche interests. Each visit provides unique insights into various cultures, historical events, and revolutionary ideas, making learning engaging and enjoyable for all ages. Whether you're captivated by ancient history, fascinated by modern art, or simply curious, there's a museum just waiting for your discovery. The plethora of themes and experiences available transforms ordinary visits into extraordinary adventures, enriching your understanding of the world. So why not gather your friends or family and embark on a trip to a local museum? You might just stumble upon remarkable stories that will inspire and ignite your curiosity. What if I told you about Assassin 15LH? In 2015, astronomers made an exciting discovery. They found Assassin 15LH, the brightest supernova ever recorded in human history. This extraordinary stellar explosion shone so brightly that it outshone entire galaxies, capturing the attention of scientists and space enthusiasts alike. What made this supernova particularly fascinating was its unique behavior. Approximately 2 months after its initial brightness peaked, it experienced a second surge of light. This puzzling phenomenon suggested that the star might have shed its outer layers before exploding or interacted with nearby gas and dust in unexpected ways. Supernovae play a crucial role in the universe, as they are responsible for dispersing essential elements like carbon and oxygen throughout space, which are vital for the formation of new stars and planets. The incredible glow from Assassin 15LH traveled billions of light years across the cosmos, allowing astronomers to peer into the violent and dynamic processes that dictate the life cycles of stars. Discoveries like Assassin 15LH not only enhance our understanding of the universe, but also keep the mysteries of space alive and inspiring. Here's a wild fact about duck feet. Ducks have evolved some of the most remarkable adaptations in the animal kingdom, and their webbed feet are perfect examples of nature's engineering genius. These feet work like high-efficiency paddles, allowing ducks to glide effortlessly through water. When a duck initiates a swim stroke, the webbing between its toes fans out to push against the water, generating quick thrust. As the duck prepares for the next stroke, its toes fold inward, which minimizes drag and conserves energy. Remarkably, ducks can swim at speeds of up to 8 km/h and dive as deep as 3 meters. In addition to this impressive swimming capability, their feet feature a special vascular system that helps to retain warmth in cold water, enabling ducks to stay active even when the temperatures drop. The outer layer of their feet is fortified with keratin, a tough material that protects against sharp underwater hazards. With their precise muscular control, ducks are agile and maneuverable swimmers, making their webbed feet an extraordinary adaptation, combining the functions of a paddle, rudder, and even a heat exchanger. Could we live among countless universes? The concept of the multiverse is one of the most fascinating ideas in modern physics. Picture this. Our universe is just one thread in a vast cosmic tapestry, where potentially infinite other universes exist alongside us, each governed by distinct laws of physics and constants. This intriguing notion stems from theories like quantum mechanics and string theory, suggesting that these parallel universes could indeed be real. Think about it. In these alternate realities, the laws of nature may differ dramatically, leading to the possibility of entirely different forms of life. A popular interpretation of quantum mechanics, known as the many worlds interpretation, argues that during any quantum event, like the flip of a coin or the position of a particle, the universe splits into myriad branches. Each potential outcome gives birth to a new universe. While we still lack direct evidence to confirm these parallel worlds, the multiverse theory continues to captivate scientists, philosophers, and even fans of science fiction. The idea of multiple realities invites us to explore profound questions about our existence and the very fabric of reality. Let's uncover the truth about the Taos hum. This strange and low-pitched sound has intrigued people around the world, often compared to the distant rumble of a diesel engine. First reported in Taos, New Mexico during the 1990s, the hum quickly gained attention as residents described its unsettling presence in their daily lives. The situation became serious enough that in 1997, Congress requested researchers to investigate the phenomenon, hoping to unravel its origins. Despite extensive efforts involving sound analysis and community surveys, the source of the hum has remained a mystery. Some experts speculate it could stem from environmental factors, like geological movements, or even industrial noise nearby, yet nothing has been conclusively proven. Many people who experience the hum find it disruptive, affecting their sleep and overall quality of life. The sensation has been noted not only in the USA but also in the UK and Northern Europe, leading to a global intrigue about its nature. So, next time you find yourself in a quiet spot, keep your ears open. You might just catch a glimpse of the elusive Taos hum, one of the world's biggest auditory mysteries. Here's what actually happens when get ready for a game-changing advertisement from 2011. Chrysler transformed the landscape of advertising with their bold 2011 campaign, featuring the iconic rapper Eminem and a powerful gospel choir. With a staggering budget of $4 million, this wasn't just a flashy promotion for their cars. It was a deeply resonant story about American resilience and innovation, set against the vibrant backdrop of Detroit. By showcasing the city's rich musical heritage, The ad celebrated Chrysler's own revival in the automotive industry, engaging viewers on multiple levels. It created a stunning visual and auditory experience that captured the spirit of hard work and determination. The messaging struck a chord across various demographics, making it relevant and impactful. This innovative approach helped the ad garner over 16 million views on YouTube, highlighting how a carefully crafted narrative intertwined with compelling music can transcend typical marketing. Chrysler's ad wasn't merely selling vehicles, it was making a cultural statement, illustrating how brands can connect with their audience in profound ways. How has advertising transformed since then? Surprisingly, it's a fact that smart folks stay silent. Intelligent individuals often find themselves biting their tongues in frustrating situations. This behavior stems from their ability to manage emotions effectively and practice self-awareness. When faced with irritation, these smart folks recognize that lashing out or engaging in pointless arguments rarely solves anything. Instead, they choose to remain silent, understanding that such reactions can escalate conflicts rather than resolve them. Their decision to hold back not only saves their own peace of mind, but also prevents unnecessary drama in their surroundings. By selecting their battles wisely, they focus on crucial issues instead of getting tangled in trivial annoyances. Their calm demeanor can serve as a powerful example to others, demonstrating that sometimes the smartest choice is to remain composed and collected. In a world full of chaos, we can learn a valuable lesson from these wise individuals. Pausing to think before reacting might be the key to maintaining our tranquility and encouraging a more thoughtful conversation. What if we all embraced this approach? Prepare to be amazed by Turkmenistan's Gate of Hell. This eerie crater, resembling something out of a fantasy novel, has captured the imagination of locals and travelers alike since it was ignited in 1971. Its origins trace back to a misadventure by Soviet geologists who were drilling for natural gas. They accidentally created a gaping hole that began leaking methane gas. To mitigate the risk of a catastrophic explosion, they decided to set the gas ablaze, believing it would extinguish within weeks. However, decades later, the flames continued to dance, illuminating the desert night sky. Visitors from around the world flock to this mesmerizing sight, drawn by its fiery spectacle. People gather around the glowing crater, some even venturing close to its edge to experience the heat and the surreal visual of an endless fire. The Gate of Hell has not only become a unique tourist attraction, but also a symbol of nature's unpredictable power. So, if you're seeking a thrilling adventure or a glimpse into the bizarre wonders of our planet, a visit to the Gate of Hell is sure to leave you in awe. Scientists recently discovered that yachts can float on a boat. Meet the Jet Servant, an extraordinary 700-foot-long vessel designed specifically to transport super yachts. This floating marvel acts like a massive harbor on water, allowing it to carry up to 36 luxurious yachts simultaneously. Picture a floating platform that gently submerges its hull, enabling the yachts to rest comfortably above it. This innovative design ensures a smooth and stable ride for each yacht, effectively eliminating the challenges of individual transportation. Yacht owners no longer need to navigate crowded shipping lanes or worry about the logistics of moving their prized vessels. Instead, the Jet Servant streamlines the entire process, making yacht transportation simple and efficient. As the demand for luxury yachts continues to rise, this clever invention becomes essential, showcasing the remarkable ingenuity of modern engineering. It transforms how we think about moving yachts, promising a more accessible means for enthusiasts to enjoy the beauty of the open water without the traditional hassles. Are you ready to set sail in style? What if I told you Japan is always shaking? Japan is a fascinating archipelago located in Southeast Asia, home to over 6,800 islands that boast stunning landscapes and rich culture. However, this unique geography is also responsible for significant geological activity. Approximately 70% of Japan's land consists of mountain ranges, many of which are active volcanoes. There are around 200 of them. These majestic mountains not only create breathtaking views but also pose the risk of eruptions. Adding to the drama, Japan is situated in a seismically active zone where tectonic plates constantly shift, resulting in about 1,500 earthquakes each year. These tremors can vary widely. Some are minor, barely disturbing a cup of tea, while others are much stronger and can cause serious destruction. Despite the inherent risks of their environment, the Japanese people demonstrate remarkable resilience. Their architecture is designed to withstand seismic activity, and their culture has evolved to embrace the unpredictable nature of their land. From the tranquil beauty of Mount Fuji to the vibrant life in Tokyo, Japan is a striking example of a nation shaped by the forces of nature. Did you know about the gruesome Judas chair? This medieval nightmare, famously known as the chair of torture, was designed to terrorize and extract confessions from its victims. Envision a large chair covered with 500 to 2,500 sharp spikes, each viciously poised to pierce the skin of anyone unfortunate enough to sit in it. Straps secured the person tightly, making any chance of escape nearly impossible. The horror escalated as the Judas chair could be heated, transforming this instrument of torture into a searing nightmare. Often wielded by the powerful, it became a tool of intimidation during the Middle Ages, a period when authorities frequently resorted to extreme measures to elicit confessions. Victims endured this harrowing experience in hopes of revealing crucial information or confessing to alleged crimes. Although its use is now a dark chapter in history, the Judas chair stands as a chilling reminder of humanity's capacity for cruelty in the pursuit of truth. Thankfully, modern justice is served through more humane methods, illustrating how far we've come since those terrifying times. Ever thought about why Indonesia has so many volcanoes? This stunning archipelago isn't just a tropical paradise, it's also home to the most active volcanoes in the world. With over 130 active volcanoes and more than 70 with historic eruptions, Indonesia is a hotbed for geological activity. The region sits on the Pacific Ring of Fire, a hotspot known for intense tectonic movements that create these ground-shaking giants. Among these national treasures, Mount Merapi on Java is notable for being one of the world's most active volcanoes, continuously shaping the landscape and impacting local communities. Then there's Mount Krakatoa, infamous for its monumental eruption in 1883, which not only unleashed devastating tsunamis, but also significantly altered weather patterns around the globe. These extraordinary natural features not only create breathtaking scenery, but also serve as a reminder of Earth's dynamic nature. Residents in volcanic areas have learned to coexist with these wonders, developing a rich culture that celebrates the fertile soils produced by volcanic ash, which nourish vibrant agriculture. So, the next time you think of Indonesia, remember that beneath its beauty lies a world of volcanic energy. This might surprise you. Antibiotics came from a mistake. In 1928, Alexander Fleming, a Scottish bacteriologist, made a remarkable discovery that would change medicine forever. After returning from a 2-week vacation, he observed something unusual in his lab. Some petri dishes containing Staphylococcus bacteria had been contaminated by a mold, and intriguingly, the bacteria around the mold had vanished. Curious about this unexpected outcome, Fleming investigated and identified that the mold was producing a substance capable of killing bacteria. This revolutionary substance was later named penicillin, marking the dawn of the first true antibiotic. Fleming's serendipitous find not only turned his messy lab into a site of monumental importance, but also paved the way for modern medicine. Prior to penicillin, bacterial infections often led to severe illness and death. But with this newfound antibiotic, doctors gained a powerful tool to treat infections effectively. Since its introduction, penicillin has saved millions of lives and stands as a testament to how scientific breakthroughs often arise from unexpected events. Isn't it fascinating how a simple oversight can result in such profound advancements? Here's what actually happens when Liberia banned wild animal consumption. Following the devastating Ebola outbreak in 2014, Liberia made a bold move to protect public health by banning the consumption of wild animals. This decision was crucial because many of these animals can carry diseases that jump from animals to humans, putting entire communities at risk. To ensure people did not lose their primary source of protein, the government proposed an innovative solution: breeding giant snails. These snails are not only fascinating due to their impressive size, but they also reproduce rapidly and are packed with protein, making them a nutritious food option. Unlike traditional livestock, giant snails require significantly less space and fewer resources to raise, which is excellent for environmental conservation. As locals began to embrace this new approach, giant snails became a popular ingredient in various dishes, allowing families to maintain a healthy diet while avoiding the health risks associated with hunting wild animals. This shift not only sparked a change in dietary habits, but also highlighted how communities can adapt their food sources in response to health challenges while promoting sustainability. Here's something incredible about pangolins. These remarkable creatures, the only mammals covered entirely in keratin scales, have developed an extraordinary defense mechanism. When feeling threatened, pangolins swiftly curl into a tight ball, revealing just their tough, overlapping scales that can withstand bites from fierce predators like lions and leopards. Made from the same protein that gives our fingernails their strength, these flexible scales act as formidable armor, making it difficult for attackers to deliver a fatal blow. Even mother pangolins use this tactic to protect their young, rolling around them and creating a living shield of armor. While nature equips them with such an effective defense, unfortunately, this very invincibility has attracted human interest. Many wrongly believe their scales have medicinal properties, leading to pangolins becoming one of the most trafficked animals on the planet. Conservationists are urgently working to safeguard these unique mammals, whose quiet resilience and ancient armor showcase a fascinating chapter in the story of evolution. Will we protect these incredible creatures before it's too late? Here's what actually happens when you photograph in Dubai. In this stunning city known for its towering skyscrapers and vibrant culture, taking photos can be a bit more complicated than just pulling out your phone. It's essential to recognize that photographing people without their permission, especially Muslim women and children, is often considered disrespectful and can lead to misunderstandings. Dubai prides itself on upholding privacy, so always asking for consent before snapping a picture is the best practice. Furthermore, there are strict regulations on where you can point your camera. Locations like airports, military zones, and numerous government buildings prohibit photography entirely. Violating these rules isn't merely a suggestion. It can result in hefty fines or even arrest. This serves as a crucial reminder that while capturing memories through photography is a cherished pastime, respecting local customs and laws enhances your experience. Next time you're wandering through Dubai's lively streets, be mindful of these guidelines and enjoy the beauty this fascinating city offers without crossing any boundaries. Hard to believe, but wolverines are nature's mighty warriors. These incredible creatures, weighing only 10 to 25 kilo, pack immense strength and tenacity into their compact frames. Wolverines possess jaws that can crush frozen bones, showcasing their incredible adaptations for survival in harsh environments. With dense fur and a layer of subcutaneous fat, they thrive in sub-zero temperatures, allowing them to traverse snowy landscapes effortlessly. Their sharp claws and powerful limbs enable them to climb rocky cliffs and dig into substantial carcasses, where their keen sense of smell can detect food even buried beneath meters of snow. Remarkably, these resilient animals can travel up to 40 kilometers in a single day in search of carrion. Despite their size, wolverines fearlessly face off against larger predators like wolves and bears when competing for food, highlighting their unmatched aggression and stamina. Their fierce reputation has made them prominent figures in indigenous folklore and wildlife studies, symbolizing pure determination and survival in the wild. What more could we learn from these extraordinary animals? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Filipinos respect all visitors. In the Philippines, locals greet and refer to foreigners as sir or ma'am, regardless of their age. This practice highlights the country's deep-rooted cultural values centered around respect and politeness, especially towards guests. Filipinos are renowned for their hospitality, and using honorifics such as sir and ma'am is a way to express this warmth. It may appear unusual since these terms do not consider a person's status or age, but this custom emphasizes the importance of showing deference in Filipino society. For many residents, addressing visitors in this way feels completely natural, creating a friendly atmosphere that helps foreigners feel at home. However, this cultural norm can also lead to amusing misunderstandings, as locals might accidentally assume that younger travelers are older. This respectful language is more than just a formality. It's a reflection of deeper social values that prioritize connection and kindness. So if you travel to the Philippines, prepare to hear these polite terms often. They're part of what makes Filipino culture uniquely inviting. Hard to believe, but Europe has a hidden gem. Montenegro's Tara River Canyon is a breathtaking natural wonder that captivates all who visit. Spanning roughly 51 miles and plunging to an impressive depth of 4,250 feet, it is the largest canyon in Europe and the second largest globally. As you stand on the canyon's edge, the sight of the vibrant emerald-green Tara River winding through steep cliffs is utterly mesmerizing. The river's crystal-clear waters beckon adventurers to engage in thrilling activities such as whitewater rafting and kayaking, making it a top destination for adrenaline seekers. Imagine racing down the rapids, surrounded by the lush, unspoiled beauty of the canyon, a setting that seems plucked from a fairy tale. Beyond the exhilarating sports, the canyon is a biodiversity hotspot, home to majestic eagles and rare plant species that cling to the rocky terrain. Whether you seek the thrill of adventure or the peace of nature, Tara River Canyon offers an unforgettable experience that highlights the incredible beauty of Montenegro. What will you discover in this enchanting landscape? Did you know that Turkey brews coffee in hot sand? In Turkey, coffee isn't merely a beverage. It's an experience steeped in tradition and culture. Unlike other coffee-making methods that use machines or standard pots, Turkish coffee is uniquely prepared in a heated sandbed, utilizing a small, elegant pot called a sezve. This method allows the coffee to warm gradually, ensuring even heat distribution that brings out the bean's rich, full-bodied flavors, which many enthusiasts claim are unmatched. As the sezve nestles into the warm sand, the coffee bubbles and froths beautifully, releasing aromatic oils that infuse every sip with its distinctive taste. The process itself is a cultural ritual, with friends and family gathering to witness the preparation, sharing stories and laughter while they wait for their beloved brew. Once ready, the coffee is poured into tiny cups, leaving the grounds to settle at the bottom, an integral part of the experience that adds to its charm. So, if you find yourself in Turkey savoring a cup of sand-brewed coffee, remember that you are engaging in a time-honored tradition that has been cherished for centuries. Here's a wild fact about pufferfish transformations. This remarkable fish has a unique ability that allows it to become a living landmine when faced with danger. The pufferfish, often seen as small and harmless, can gulp water or air, inflating its body to several times its normal size. This rapid inflation transforms it into a daunting, round, spiky orb, making it difficult for predators to bite or consume. Its skin is lined with spines, enhancing its defense. Adding to this fear factor is the presence of tetrodotoxin, one of the most potent natural toxins found in nature, primarily concentrated in the pufferfish's liver, ovaries, and skin. Just a tiny amount can be lethal to humans and many animals, leaving little room for error. Despite the danger, pufferfish is considered a delicacy in Japan, known as fugu, and can only be prepared by highly trained chefs. Recently, scientists have turned their attention to the pufferfish's fascinating inflation mechanism, studying its flexible internal chambers and muscular valves for insights into creating expandable biomaterials. This unassuming creature brilliantly exemplifies how surprising natural adaptations can lead to fascinating scientific advancements. Prepare to be amazed by Napoleon's daring pyramid calculation. You might picture the great Napoleon Bonaparte solely as a general and emperor, but he also had a remarkable fascination with the engineering wonders of ancient Egypt, particularly the pyramids. During his 1798 expedition to Egypt, he marveled at their grandeur and even made a groundbreaking calculation. He estimated that the stone blocks used to construct the Great Pyramid of Giza, which consists of around 2.3 million blocks weighing several tons each, could be repurposed to build a wall encircling all of France. Just think about it. A monumental stone barrier symbolizing human ambition and architectural achievement. This inspiring vision highlights not only the astonishing scale of such ancient structures, but also how Napoleon's thoughts reflect the aspirations of leaders throughout history. If that wall had ever been built, it would have stood as a breathtaking testament to the creativity and determination of both past and present civilizations. The ingenuity behind the pyramids still captivates our imagination today, urging us to reach for remarkable goals. Here's a wild fact about Slovenia's Blood Castle. Perched dramatically on a steep cliff high above Lake Bled, Blood Castle is not just a fortress. It's a stunning piece of history. As the oldest castle in Slovenia, it reveals layers of the past, captivating anyone who ventures to its heights. A short hike leads you to the castle, where the effort is rewarded with breathtaking panoramic views of the shimmering lake glistening below, the charming island at its heart, and the majestic Julian Alps stretching far into the distance. Imagine standing there, feeling the fresh mountain air as you soak in the beauty of nature and centuries of history. Blood Castle itself is a treasure trove of stories, filled with tales of valiant knights and noble families that once roamed its halls, making it an intriguing stop for both history enthusiasts and thrill seekers. Whether you hike for fitness, capture memories with photographs, or simply revel in the stunning scenery, Blood Castle is an unforgettable destination. Don't miss this unique opportunity to experience the rich historical and natural essence of Slovenia firsthand. Hard to believe, but apples symbolized love in ancient Greece. In a time long ago, the apple wasn't just a tasty snack, it was a powerful love token. Ancient Greeks believed that tossing an apple at someone was a bold and heartfelt gesture, essentially saying, "I'm interested in you." This act was more than a playful throw, it carried profound significance. Imagine vibrant gatherings filled with laughter and conversations. If someone caught an apple tossed their way, it signified that they had ignited affection in the thrower. It was a symbolic way of proposing a romantic connection without uttering a word. This fascinating custom is closely linked to Aphrodite, the goddess of love, who often appeared in art alongside apples, enhancing their romantic aura. By connecting the apple to love and courtship, the Greeks added depth to their understandings of attraction. The next time you bite into a crisp apple, pause for a moment and reflect on how this seemingly simple fruit once played a role in bridging hearts and fostering connections in ancient Greek society. Isn't it incredible how a single piece of fruit can carry such rich historical meaning? Surprisingly, it's a fact that North Koreans can't choose careers. In this isolated country, the government exercises strict control over employment, assigning jobs according to its economic needs rather than individuals' preferences. This means that someone passionate about art may end up laboring in a factory, while a talented doctor might find themselves doing manual work instead of providing critical health care. Such a lack of personal choice can be deeply frustrating and demoralizing. To add insult to injury, salaries in North Korea are appallingly low. A doctor might earn just $3 to $5 a month, which is hardly enough to support a family. Meanwhile, factory workers could take home even less, only $1 to $2 for their strenuous efforts. Imagine how challenging it would be to provide for loved ones on that kind of income. This oppressive job allocation system and the harsh economic realities faced by North Koreans highlight a struggle that shapes their lives in significant ways, reminding us of the career freedoms and economic opportunities that many of us often take for granted. What can we learn from their experiences? Hard to believe, but gladiators were complex heroes. In the bustling heart of the Roman Empire, where the Colosseum echoed with cheers and roars. Gladiators were more than just fighters. They were trained warriors who honed their skills in special schools known as ludi. These institutions, managed by expert trainers called lanistas, shaped the gladiators' capabilities, preparing them for the intense arena battles that drew massive crowds. Picture the early mornings at these training grounds, rich with the sounds of clashing swords and fervent training sessions. Gladiators engaged in relentless practice, mastering combat techniques and learning to work in tandem with their fellow fighters, as battles often required teamwork. The ludi were places that demanded discipline and resilience, teaching the warriors to endure both physical exertion and psychological challenges. Although often viewed merely as entertainers, gladiators led intricate lives, establishing deep connections with their trainers and comrades, occasionally rising to fame as the celebrities of their era. Their existence, though harsh, turned them into lasting symbols of courage and skill, forever etched in the annals of history. You won't believe this about the axolotl's healing powers. The axolotl, Ambystoma mexicanum, a fascinating amphibian native to Mexico, has baffled scientists with its extraordinary ability to regenerate lost limbs without a trace of scarring. This unique creature remains in a larval stage throughout its life, showcasing external gills and aquatic features. When faced with injury, axolotls can regrow entire limbs, spinal cords, and even parts of their hearts due to a remarkable biological process. Instead of forming scar tissue, they produce a structure called a blastema, which is a cluster of cells that act like embryonic stem cells, enabling the precise reconstruction of complex body parts. Researchers are now delving into the axolotl genome to uncover the specific genes that facilitate this process, with dreams of translating these findings to improve human tissue repair, especially after spinal cord injuries. Their unique biology positions axolotls at the forefront of regenerative medicine, offering promising insights into cancer resistance and limb regrowth, and making this species a symbol of enduring youth and biological wonder. Can you imagine that bartering was our first economy? Before money became the cornerstone of trade, people relied on bartering, a system where goods and services were exchanged directly. Picture a farmer with a surplus of apples seeking wheat. To strike a deal, this farmer had to find someone who not only had wheat but also desired apples, showcasing a limitation called the coincidence of wants. This meant both parties needed to want what the other offered, making trade more complex. Bartering fostered robust local economies by encouraging communities to collaborate as they negotiated exchanges that benefited everyone involved. However, this system had its challenges. Finding the right trading partner was sometimes difficult, leading to delays and inefficiencies. This struggle eventually prompted societies to search for simpler solutions, culminating in the creation of money. Money revolutionized trade by providing a universal medium of exchange, enabling more extensive and efficient commerce. It's enthralling to consider the creativity and resourcefulness people employed in their exchanges back then, isn't it? What if I told you Zion Canyon is nature's masterpiece? This stunning location, the crown jewel of Zion National Park, showcases the breathtaking artistry of the Virgin River, which has carved this incredible landscape over millions of years. As the river wound its way through the terrain, it patiently shaped towering red sandstone cliffs and created unique rock formations that draw in nature enthusiasts and thrill-seekers alike. The majestic cliffs, rising over 1,000 feet high, offer awe-inspiring views for hikers traversing the park's numerous trails. Visitors can witness the vibrant hues of the sandstone, fluctuating from deep reds to warm oranges, as sunlight plays across the surfaces throughout the day. It's like a living painting that shifts with the light. Whether you're enjoying the stunning Zion Canyon scenic drive or conquering the exhilarating Angel's Landing, the diverse ecosystems and dramatic landscapes will undoubtedly captivate your heart. As you explore, keep an eye out for local wildlife, including deer and various bird species, enriching this natural wonder. So, the next time you gaze upon breathtaking sights, think of how the Virgin River's artistry has sculpted this extraordinary gem. What secrets of nature lie just beyond our view? What if I told you drones help whales breathe? It may sound futuristic, but this innovative technology is now a reality. Scientists are deploying drones to track whales in a completely non-invasive manner, marking a major advancement in marine research. Traditionally, fitting whales with tracking devices could be stressful and harmful, often involving boats and nets that disturb the animals. However, researchers have now found a more peaceful approach, using drones to drop lightweight tracking devices directly onto the backs of these magnificent creatures. This method not only minimizes stress for the whales as they come up for air, but it also allows scientists to monitor their movements, health, and social interactions from a safe distance. This groundbreaking technique not only enhances our understanding of these majestic animals, but also fosters the protection of their habitats by providing essential data. By learning more about whale behavior and migration patterns, conservation efforts can be better directed, ensuring these ocean giants continue to thrive. So, next time you think about whales, picture their underwater journey being smoothly and safely monitored by a friendly drone. Turns out, the truth is that Volgograd disks aren't aliens. During excavations in Russia, scientists uncovered massive artifacts known as the Volgograd disks. These remarkable tungsten disks, some resembling classic flying saucers, have sparked wild theories about extraterrestrial origins. While the notion of aliens crafting these impressive objects is tantalizing, the reality is grounded in natural processes. Researchers assert that these disks resulted from the slow but powerful forces of erosion, wind and water shaping the hard tungsten over eons. The unique, disc-like appearance arises from the meticulous sculpting by nature's elements, creating shapes that can easily be mistaken for UFOs. This striking similarity has captivated media and sparked public interest, leading to numerous discussions about the origins of these artifacts. Although the Volgograd disks may not provide evidence for extraterrestrial life, they do remind us of our planet's hidden wonders, calling us to appreciate the intricate and beautiful processes of nature that can produce such extraordinary phenomena. What if I told you about a magical ice hotel? Every winter, Sweden unveils an extraordinary hotel made entirely from ice and snow, known as the Ice Hotel. Nestled in the small village of Jukkasjärvi, above the Arctic Circle, this enchanting accommodation comes to life by harnessing approximately 5,000 tons of ice harvested from the nearby Torne River. Skilled artisans meticulously sculpt the ice into breathtaking rooms, dazzling art pieces, and even a bar, ensuring that each season brings a brand new design filled with intricate patterns and themed suites. But the experience doesn't stop at sleeping on unique ice beds. Guests can embark on thrilling adventures like dog sledding across glistening landscapes, snowmobiling through snowy trails, or unwinding in a cozy sauna after a day of excitement. As spring arrives, the Ice Hotel melts back into its original form, transforming into the river from which it sprang, making each visit a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Imagine curling up in a sleeping bag on a bed made of ice. How many places can offer that kind of frosty adventure? Believe it or not, Stonehenge might track the stars. For centuries, this iconic monument has piqued the interest of historians and archaeologists alike, igniting discussions about its true purpose. One compelling theory posits that Stonehenge functioned as an ancient astronomical observatory, skillfully designed to help people monitor celestial events. Researchers reveal that the gigantic stones align seamlessly with the summer and winter solstices, suggesting that our ancestors used this alignment to mark critical seasonal changes, which were vital for agriculture and survival. Another captivating hypothesis claims that Stonehenge served as a healing center or a site for spiritual rituals, drawing communities together for essential practices. Archaeological evidence bolsters both theories, yet the precise reason behind the creation of such a monumental structure remains an enigma. As modern scientists delve deeper into this ancient site, they grapple with unraveling the mystery left by our forebears. Did they construct Stonehenge primarily for scientific observations, or did it hold profound spiritual meaning for them? The magnetic allure of Stonehenge continues to fascinate, inspiring countless seekers to explore and uncover its timeless secrets. Did you know that Van Gogh sold only one painting? Vincent van Gogh, one of history's most renowned artists, faced a remarkable yet challenging journey as a creative soul. Despite his extraordinary talent and a brilliant use of color, he only sold one painting, famously titled The Red Vineyard, while he was alive during the late 19th century. This vivid artwork, portraying a vineyard glowing under a breathtaking sunset, did not afford him financial stability or acclaim at that time. Instead, Van Gogh endured a life marked by poverty and battles with mental health, remaining largely unnoticed and unappreciated. Today, however, his works are considered invaluable treasures, commanding staggering sums at auctions, with some fetching tens of millions of dollars. This dramatic reversal of fortune underscores how public taste can evolve and highlights Van Gogh's remarkable legacy. His story is a powerful reminder that the path to success is rarely straightforward, and passion coupled with perseverance can ultimately lead to recognition. So, the next time you gaze upon a Van Gogh piece, reflect on the incredible journey that transformed an unrecognized painter into a global icon. This might surprise you. Velcro can be quiet. The US military has developed a special type of Velcro designed to create minimal noise. Traditional Velcro is notorious for its loud ripping sound, which poses a challenge in stealth operations where silence is essential. This innovative version reduces the ripping noise by over 95%, allowing soldiers to move stealthily without compromising their mission. The creation of this silent Velcro involves advanced materials and cutting-edge design techniques that enable it to maintain its strong adhesion without the familiar snap. Picture this: a soldier creeping through dense forests or a tactical team infiltrating a sensitive location. Every sound could make or break their operation. This quieter Velcro significantly enhances operational effectiveness while preserving the crucial element of surprise. Beyond military uses, this technology has promising applications in various fields, such as outdoor gear and even fashion, where a quieter, more discreet fastener could elevate user experience. Who would have thought that such a simple invention could lead to significant advancements in both military and everyday life? What if I told you chameleons are color-changing communicators? This revelation flips the whole story about why these fascinating lizards change color. Many believe that their primary purpose is camouflage, but that's merely a piece of the puzzle. Chameleons also use their vibrant hues to convey emotions, adjust to temperature, and send social signals. For example, when feeling cold, a chameleon darkens its skin to absorb more heat. Conversely, when overheated, it lightens up to reflect sunlight. Male chameleons display striking colors to attract mates or assert dominance over rivals. But the science behind these color changes is even more astonishing. It isn't just about pigments. Chameleons possess a unique nanotechnology in their skin, featuring tiny crystals that reflect light in different wavelengths based on their spacing. Nerve signals can manipulate these distances in mere milliseconds, allowing for a rapid transformation. Thus, every color shift becomes a rich form of communication, showcasing not only their ability to blend into the environment, but also their vibrant emotional lives and thermal regulation. Each change transforms them into living, flashing billboards of reptilian expression. Did you know that companies outnumber people in the Cayman Islands? This British overseas territory is not just a tropical paradise with stunning beaches and crystal-clear waters. It's also a thriving hub of commerce and finance. With around 65,000 residents, the Cayman Islands is home to over 100,000 registered companies. What makes this place so attractive to businesses? The secret mostly lies in its favorable tax laws, which appeal to entrepreneurs and investors from all corners of the globe. These regulations create a welcoming environment for businesses seeking to minimize their tax burdens, making it an ideal location for investment firms, hedge funds, and various corporate entities. This unique financial landscape allows local residents to enjoy a vibrant lifestyle, merging their sun-filled days by the beach with the buzz of corporate activity. The Cayman Islands proves that you can enjoy both relaxation and business growth in one spectacular setting. So whether you're longing for a vacation or considering launching a business, this place truly offers an exciting blend of both worlds. Believe it or not, ancient music dates back 35,000 years. The oldest known musical instrument is a flute, discovered in a remote cave in Germany, and it offers a fascinating glimpse into early human creativity. Carved from the bone of a bird, this flute reveals that our ancestors were not solely focused on survival. They expressed their emotions and experiences through music. Imagine humans, thousands of years ago, gathering around a fire, their voices mingling with the haunting sounds of the flute, creating a sense of community and connection. This remarkable artifact is part of a broader collection of prehistoric tools that illustrate the cultural depth of early societies. Researchers suggest that music played an essential role in social bonding, allowing groups to unite through shared melodies and rhythms. Just as we enjoy different songs today, these ancient tunes likely resonated deeply with their listeners, marking significant moments in their lives. So, the next time a catchy tune captures your heart, remember that the essence of music has been part of human expression for tens of thousands of years, echoing through time and linking us to our distant ancestors. Can you imagine living in vibrant Singapore? Relocating to Singapore can feel like an exciting journey, yet it demands thoughtful financial planning and thorough research. Famous for its breathtaking skyline and rich culture, the city-state is also infamous for its steep cost of living. From finding suitable housing to managing grocery bills, daily expenses can accumulate rapidly. Before you make the leap, it's vital to investigate aspects like the local rental market and prepare a budget for utility bills. Are you financially equipped to afford that ideal apartment with a view? Furthermore, getting acquainted with healthcare expenses and public transportation fares will provide you with a clearer understanding of your monthly financial landscape. It's not merely about the thrill of discovering the little red dot. You need to ensure your finances can keep up with the excitement. Securing a job prior to your move can help ease some of the financial pressures, so exploring job opportunities is crucial. By preparing thoroughly, you can devise a realistic budget that accommodates your lifestyle in this bustling metropolis, resulting in a smoother and more enjoyable transition. You might be shocked to learn that meerkats stand guard. In the scorching deserts of southern Africa, meerkats showcase extraordinary teamwork, particularly through a behavior known as sentinels. These vigilant individuals take turns standing lookout while others forage for food. Positioned on elevated spots like rocks or termite mounds, a sentinel scans the horizon for potential threats, including predators such as jackals, snakes, or hawks. When danger approaches, the lookout emits a series of specific alarm calls that vary in pitch and rhythm, alerting the group to the type and urgency of the threat. This system prompts the rest of the meerkats to either huddle into burrows or freeze in place, a remarkable demonstration of instinctive cooperation. To keep the lookout duties fair and prevent fatigue, roles rotate every 10 to 15 minutes. This meticulous system is so organized that it has been compared to a military watch shift. In San folklore, meerkats symbolize vigilance and community, representing the essence of survival through unity, while revealing compelling insights into cooperative evolution among social animals. What if I told you wealth can impact happiness? It's intriguing how the quest for wealth often intertwines with our desire for happiness. Research indicates that many people who pursue financial success may concentrate on self-serving motivations, primarily aiming for personal gain or elevated status. On the flip side, the journey toward happiness is frequently rooted in more selfless intentions, such as nurturing relationships and aiding those in need. This distinction underscores the crucial need to harmonize the two pursuits, as doing so greatly enhances our overall well-being. When we prioritize compassion and community alongside our aspirations for financial stability, we create a nurturing environment that fosters both individual fulfillment and societal improvement. Envision a reality where individuals consistently strive to support one another while navigating their careers. This synergy not only cultivates personal happiness but also enriches entire communities, Achieving this delicate balance can alleviate stress and boost life satisfaction significantly. So, how can we start integrating these two vital pursuits in our everyday lives? Emphasizing gratitude and community service can elevate our happiness and positively impact those around us. Believe it or not, cars are steering into the future. Imagine driving a vehicle that requires no steering wheel or pedals at all. It may sound like a concept straight out of a science fiction film, but Mercedes-Benz is turning this idea into reality with their revolutionary joystick-controlled cars. This cutting-edge design is set to change our perception of driving by prioritizing convenience and accessibility, enabling users to control their vehicles through intuitive joysticks instead of traditional gear. The implications are profound, especially for people who struggle with conventional driving methods, such as those with disabilities. These advanced vehicles come equipped with state-of-the-art technology that manages navigation and safety, allowing the driver to relax and enjoy the journey. This transformation not only simplifies the driving experience, but could also lead to safer roads by minimizing human error. As we witness this technological shift, we should be prepared for a future where cars are not just a means of transport, but a seamless extension of our lives. The revolution in personal transport is upon us, and the drive of tomorrow is already on today's roads. Turns out, the truth is that owls fly silently, thanks to their remarkable feather anatomy. Owls are often considered the stealthiest hunters among birds, enabling them to approach prey without detection. Their unique feathers have a soft, velvety texture with specially serrated leading edges. This distinctive design disrupts airflow around the wing, significantly minimizing sound when they take to the skies. Research using high-speed microphones and wind tunnels has revealed that an owl in flight produces less than 1/10 the noise of similarly sized birds, making them masters of silent flight. This ghost-like quality has given rise to numerous myths and legends, portraying owls as mystical messengers or omens. From a scientific perspective, this evolutionary adaptation is a superb tool for predation. It showcases the intersection of biological functions and survival strategies. Interestingly, engineers and researchers analyze these incredible wings to inspire quieter technologies in various fields, from fans to drones. In both nature and technology, the ability to remain undetected can provide a crucial edge. Isn't it fascinating how silence plays such a vital role in survival? You won't believe this about cool buildings. Imagine walking into a building on a sweltering summer day and feeling a refreshing breeze instead of sweltering heat. How is this possible? Certain innovative technologies allow buildings to maintain comfortable temperatures without the use of electricity. One remarkable technique involves green roofs, featuring layers of plants and vegetation on top of structures. These living rooftops function as natural insulators by providing shade, cutting down heat absorption, and encouraging airflow. Not only do green roofs keep interiors cool, but they also aid in stormwater management and enhance air quality, proving beneficial for cities. Additionally, architects often choose reflective materials that bounce sunlight away from buildings, helping to keep indoor temperatures down. This combination of nature and advanced design helps combat energy consumption spikes commonly associated with air conditioning. As climate change urges us to seek sustainable solutions, these methods stand out as powerful examples of how we can innovate for a cooler future. So, the next time you admire a vibrant garden atop a building, remember, it's not just for aesthetics, it's a smart step towards saving energy. Discover the incredible design of the hatchet fish. This fascinating little fish has quite the unique design, and it's not just for show. Named for its flattened, hatchet-like body, the hatchetfish is an extraordinary swimmer, gliding effortlessly through dark ocean depths. What really sets it apart are its amazing tubular eyes, which are specially adapted to catch the faintest glimmers of light from above. This clever adaptation allows the hatchetfish to spot food such as tiny plankton or other drifted morsels. Living in the deep sea, where sunlight barely penetrates, these fish have evolved to thrive in an environment that demands innovative survival strategies. By looking upwards, they maximize their chances of spotting a meal before it slips away into the darkness. Their sleek, shiny bodies also help them blend into the dim underwater world, providing some defense against predators. The hatchetfish represents the wonders of evolution, showcasing how life can adapt and flourish under extreme conditions. So, next time you think of deep-sea creatures, remember the remarkable hatchetfish and its incredible adaptations that help it thrive in the vast ocean. Ever thought about why your nose is so powerful? It's astonishing that the human nose can detect over 1 trillion different scents. This remarkable ability stems from approximately 400 distinct olfactory receptors that work collaboratively to identify a vast array of aromas. Imagine your nose as a highly attuned detective, constantly exploring and analyzing the world through smells. This incredible skill isn't just fascinating, it significantly impacts our daily lives. For example, the comforting scent of freshly baked cookies can evoke delightful memories from childhood, making us feel nostalgic and happy. Conversely, our keen sense of smell is crucial for survival. It alerts us to danger, like the odor of smoke or rotten food. Each inhalation sends signals to our brain, which interprets these complex olfactory cues, forming connections with our emotions and past experiences. Therefore, whether it's the mouth-watering aroma of your favorite meal or the instinct to avoid unpleasant odors, our sense of smell plays a vital role in enhancing our enjoyment of life while keeping us safe. What if I told you Ivory Coast grows your chocolate? This vibrant West African nation is famed for being the leading producer of cocoa, supplying over 40% of the world's cocoa beans. Just picture it. As you savor a delicious chocolate bar, it likely originated from the lush, sun-kissed fields of Ivory Coast. Here, farmers cultivate cocoa in a warm, humid environment, carefully nurturing the cacao trees that bear the precious pods. The process is labor-intensive, involving numerous steps from harvesting to fermentation, but the outcome is undoubtedly worth it. The creamy, rich chocolate we love is a product of dedication and hard work. In addition to cocoa, Ivory Coast is known for its passion for sports, particularly soccer. The national team, affectionately called the Elephants, is celebrated for its remarkable performances, especially during dramatic penalty shootouts. They've famously clinched victories with thrilling scores like 11-10 and 12-11, leaving fans exuberant and breathless. So, the next time you're enjoying that sweet chocolate treat or cheering for the Elephants, remember the incredible ties between this cocoa haven and its spirited soccer achievements. Can you imagine that hoodoos tower above Bryce Canyon? This remarkable national park in Utah showcases a natural amphitheater filled with thousands of these intriguing rock formations. Hoodoos are tall, thin spires of rock, formed over millions of years through the relentless forces of erosion, making each one a unique sculpture of nature's artistry. The park bursts with vibrant colors, transitioning from deep red to soft pink, particularly at sunrise and sunset when the changing light creates a mesmerizing display on the rocks. Many outdoor enthusiasts flock to the scenic trails, with Queen's Garden and Peekaboo Loop standing out as favorites among hikers eager to witness these geological wonders up close. As the elements continue their work, the hoodoos keep evolving. Some may even collapse, serving as an exciting reminder of nature's power and impermanence. These incredible formations not only attract visitors, but also offer a captivating glimpse into the Earth's geological history. Next time you think about national parks, remember Bryce Canyon and its stunning hoodoos, enduring against the test of time. What other wonders could nature hold? Here's a wild fact about Greenland's name. What if the very name Greenland is one of history's greatest marketing tricks? When Eric the Red was exiled from Iceland in the late 10th century, he stumbled upon a vast icy island and decided to rename it Greenland, hoping to attract settlers with visions of lush landscapes. This clever branding was no accident. Eric understood that settlers might hesitate to venture to a place shrouded in ice and snow. While the southern tip of Greenland does feature green valleys during the summer, the reality is stark. Over 80% of the island is covered by a massive, unforgiving ice sheet. Despite the misleading name, Eric's strategy worked. It intrigued colonists and led to thriving Norse settlements for centuries. This name not only endured long after the settlements vanished, but it also firmly entrenched itself in maps and minds around the globe. In this way, Greenland's name serves as a fascinating reminder of how language can shape our perceptions of reality, sometimes even more powerfully than swords or ships. You won't believe this about Rome's captivating charm. This incredible city, often hailed as the Eternal City, is a living masterpiece teeming with history, art, and culture. At every turn, visitors can marvel at remarkable monuments like the iconic Colosseum, where ancient gladiators once fought for glory, and the breathtaking St. Peter's Basilica, an exquisite example of Renaissance architecture that draws millions each year. But don't let its rich past overshadow Rome's vibrant present. This metropolis pulses with life and energy. The culinary scene is an exhilarating blend of tradition and innovation. Picture yourself indulging in crispy Roman-style pizza from bustling pizzerias, or delighting in creamy gelato from famous gelaterias that can cool you down on a warm day. Cozy cafes invite you to sip strong espresso while soaking up the electric atmosphere of the city. Each corner of Rome, from its grand squares to its narrow alleys, tells tales that intertwine the echoes of history with the lively rhythms of modern life. Are you ready to explore the timeless allure of this amazing city? Guess what really drives the First Continental Congress? In September 1774, a group of determined leaders gathered in Philadelphia to address their frustrations with British rule. Figures like George Washington, Patrick Henry, and Samuel Adams emerged not just as prominent leaders, but as the voices of the American colonies yearning for change. The main goal of this critical meeting was to demand representation from the British government and secure essential rights for colonial citizens, including liberty and fair trials. Imagine the tension and urgency in the air as delegates debated issues that would fundamentally shape the future of a nation. They understood that the colonies could no longer remain passive about their unfair treatment. This gathering marked a pivotal moment in history, uniting strong minds to voice collective concerns and laying the groundwork for revolutionary change. The delegates drafted petitions to England, desperately hoping for fair treatment, all while igniting the spark of independence among their fellow colonists. How would their decisions echo through time and impact the future of America? Ever thought about why snow can keep you warm? Believe it or not, snow can be your ally against the bitter cold. When constructed into igloos, compressed snow blocks actually create a remarkable insulating effect. While snow feels icy to the touch, it effectively traps air within its structure. This is vital because air is a poor conductor of heat, preventing the warmth from escaping. The ingenious design of an igloo with its dome shape and air-filled pockets allows the interior temperature to rise significantly, even in harsh Arctic conditions of 30 degrees Celsius or lower. With just body heat and a small candle, the inside can warm up to around 0 degrees Celsius, creating a life-saving haven against freezing temperatures. This isn't just folklore. It's a testament to the ingenuity of Inuit engineering, utilizing what nature provides to craft a safe shelter. For centuries, igloos have represented more than mere structures. They are remarkable examples of adaptation and survival in one of the harshest climates on the planet. So, next time you see snow, remember it's not just for snowballs and snowmen. It could be a warm refuge. What if I told you enamel is nature's shield? Tooth enamel is a fascinating and vital part of our body, renowned as the hardest substance we possess. This resilient outer layer envelops our teeth, serving as a protective barrier against the numerous threats from food, drinks, and harmful bacteria that can cause cavities. Composed predominantly of a mineral known as hydroxyapatite, enamel endows our teeth with exceptional strength and durability. However, you might be surprised to learn that despite its toughness, enamel can become chipped or worn. This happens because enamel lacks living cells. Unlike our bones, which can heal and regenerate, Once enamel is damaged, it cannot repair itself. Therefore, safeguarding it is essential. Practicing good dental hygiene, like brushing with fluoride toothpaste, reducing sugary snacks, and munching on crunchy fruits and vegetables, can significantly help in preserving it. Curiously enough, even strong enamel can be compromised by acids found in sugary and acidic foods. So, the next time you indulge in a soda or treat yourself to candy, remember this tough shield is protecting your smile and deserves your care. Turns out, the truth is that computers were women. Long before the invention of digital technology, the term computer referred to a person, often a woman, who carried out complex calculations by hand. In the 1940s and 1950s, during the early days of NASA, these women played a crucial role in the success of space missions. Among them was Katherine Johnson, an extraordinary black mathematician whose meticulous calculations determined the flight paths for historic missions, including John Glenn's orbit and Apollo 11's moon landing. These women, frequently overlooked and underpaid, dedicated their talents to solving problems that contemporary machines could not tackle. The labor of these unsung heroes formed the backbone of space exploration, as their intellect and persistence pushed the boundaries of science. Although their stories remained hidden for many years, the recognition of their contributions has sparked a broader conversation about the role of women in STEM fields. These remarkable women were not mere participants in the space race. They were the very engines that drove it forward. Their legacy continues to inspire future generations to break barriers and redefine roles in science and mathematics. This might surprise you. What's at the ocean's deepest point? The Challenger Deep in the Mariana Trench invites us to explore the most extreme environment on Earth, plunging an astonishing 36,070 feet, or about 10,994 meters beneath the waves. To visualize this depth, imagine dropping Mount Everest into this dark chasm. The peak would remain over a mile underwater. This extraordinary location is not only a realm of darkness, but also one of intense pressure, exceeding 1,000 times that of sea level. Despite these daunting conditions, life persists in surprising ways. Creatures like the enigmatic amphipod have adapted to thrive in this harsh environment, relying on chemosynthesis and other specialized traits. Unraveling the mysteries of the Challenger Deep remains a daunting task. Only a few manned and unmanned missions have dared to venture into its depths, revealing remarkable insights about the ocean's biodiversity and geological processes. This alien world is not just a curiosity. It profoundly impacts Earth's climate and ocean systems. So, the next time you ponder the ocean, remember that a hidden world teems with life just waiting to be explored. Surprisingly, it's a fact that stars outnumber sand grains. Did you know that the universe contains more stars than all the grains of sand on every beach on Earth? This mind-boggling estimate suggests there are approximately 1 septillion stars, which is a 1 followed by 24 zeros. To help visualize this staggering figure, consider our own Milky Way galaxy, which is home to between 100 and 400 billion stars. Yet this represents just a fraction of the total, as astronomers believe there are potentially trillions of galaxies scattered across the cosmos. Imagine standing on a beach, surrounded by countless grains of sand, then multiplying that image 1,000,000 times over when you think of the stars twinkling in the night sky. Each one of these stars could host its own solar system, possibly even planets harboring life. So, as you look up at the night sky, remember that you're gazing at an astonishing yet minuscule portion of a vast universe teeming with stars beyond imagination, each a beacon of potential and mystery waiting to be explored. Believe it or not, the tongue is quite amazing. The human tongue is a unique muscle, often recognized as the only muscle anchored at one end. This distinctive feature grants it remarkable flexibility and movement, enabling us to perform vital tasks like speaking, eating, and tasting. Imagine taking a bite of your favorite chocolate cake. Your tongue is essential for savoring the rich flavors and creamy textures. It helps move food around your mouth, mixing it with saliva for easier swallowing, while also enhancing the taste experience by detecting different flavors. Moreover, the tongue plays a vital role in nonverbal communication. Just picture someone playfully sticking out their tongue to lighten the mood or wagging it in disapproval. Structurally, the tongue consists of numerous muscles working in harmony, much like an orchestra, to allow for precise movements. Despite its relatively small size, this extraordinary muscle significantly influences our daily interactions and enjoyment of food. So, the next time you enjoy a delicious meal or engage in conversation, take a moment to appreciate the miraculous capabilities of your tongue. Prepare to be amazed by Mount Washington's fierce winds. This seemingly ordinary mountain, standing at just 6,288 feet, is recognized as the most dangerous small mountain in the world. The peril lies not in its elevation, but in the extreme wind conditions that can reach a staggering 231 miles per hour. Imagine embarking on what begins as a tranquil hike, only to find yourself in the midst of a wild storm as sudden winds whip around you, carrying snow and chills with alarming speed. The distinctive geography of Mount Washington channels these powerful winds, resulting in unpredictable and often deadly weather patterns. Climbers often face plummeting temperatures and near-zero visibility, transforming a simple outdoor adventure into a life-threatening situation. This mountain, notorious for its harsh conditions, has sadly claimed many lives of unprepared adventurers. Yet this very reputation draws thrill-seekers and nature enthusiasts, all eager to conquer its challenging peak and take in the breathtaking vistas. Are you ready to brave the wild and uncover the secrets of this extraordinary mountain? This might surprise you. America is a land of contrasts. From the sun-soaked beaches of Florida to the snow-capped peaks of the Rocky Mountains, the United States showcases an extraordinary variety of landscapes and cultures. Each of the 50 states unfolds its own unique environments, crafting a vibrant tapestry filled with both natural beauty and rich human experiences. For instance, in California, you can hike through towering redwood forests that have stood for centuries, while in Texas, vast deserts stretch endlessly under the hot sun. The country's geography varies dramatically, from the lush, rain-soaked greenery of the Pacific Northwest to the dry, arid plains of the Midwest. This geographical diversity intertwines deeply with cultural differences, influenced by waves of immigration and the histories of indigenous peoples. You might stumble upon lively street festivals in the heart of New Orleans, experience serene spirituality amid Utah's stunning landscapes, or witness tech innovation buzzing in Silicon Valley. This remarkable contrast not only makes travel thrilling and diverse, but also enriches America's identity, demonstrating how its people forge vibrant communities in the most unexpected places. Isn't it fascinating how one nation can hold such varied treasures? Here's something incredible about our feathered friends. Every bird is a living dinosaur, a fact that might blow your mind. Yes, the cheerful sparrow perched on your windowsill is a descendant of the mighty theropods, the same group that includes the fearsome Tyrannosaurus rex. This astonishing evolution occurred over millions of years, and paleontologists support it with compelling evidence. Fossils such as Archaeopteryx, dating back 150 million years, reveal a creature with feathers and wings, showcasing features we associate with modern birds, alongside claws and teeth from its dinosaur ancestors. Even today, genetic studies confirm that our domestic chickens harbor dormant dinosaur DNA, linking them to their fierce forebears. Furthermore, feathers preserved in amber provide us with vibrant hints of prehistoric life, capturing colors and textures from an age long past. Birds succeeded where many dinosaurs did not, evolving lightweight bones, rapid metabolisms, and the ability to fly. So, the next time you hear a bird sing, remember, it's not merely chirping. It's echoing a legacy of survival that spans 65 million years. Let's discover the secrets behind K-pop stardom. The journey to become a K-pop idol is an exhilarating ride filled with dedication, competition, and creativity. Major entertainment companies like SM Entertainment, YG Entertainment, and Hive Corporation have established rigorous training programs aimed at transforming hopeful trainees into exceptional performers. These immersive training systems encompass far more than just singing and dancing. They also include vital lessons in fashion, stage presence, and navigating media interactions. Picture young dreamers starting their journeys as early as 10 or 11 years old, dedicating countless hours to refining their skills while juggling their regular education. This demanding process requires immense discipline, and it's not uncommon to face tough challenges, including strict schedules and intense rivalries among trainees. Yet the payoff can be incredible, as seen with global megastars like BTS and Blackpink, who have captured hearts around the world. Their phenomenal success showcases the blend of hard work, talent, and occasional serendipity that drives aspiring idols toward achieving their dreams in the dynamic K-pop scene. Here's what actually happens when twins create a language. Around 40% of twins engage in a charming phenomenon known as cryptophagia, where they develop a private language of their own, filled with unique words and phrases that only they comprehend. This intriguing form of communication often begins in infancy. Spending countless hours together, twins tend to mirror each other's early attempts at speech, resulting in a linguistic bond that is both captivating and complex. These invented dialects can be quite elaborate and frequently leave parents and outsiders puzzled. As twins grow and start learning formal language through school, this special communication usually fades, but it reveals important aspects of human development. Cryptophagia showcases how the brain naturally strives to create structure and establish connections, even in a seemingly isolated environment. This phenomenon is more than an adorable quirk. It serves as a fascinating example of how language evolves socially and cognitively. Through twins, we witness a rapid glimpse into linguistic invention that mirrors the early stages of how entire human languages may have emerged. Did you know that Manitoba hosts thousands of snakes? In the heart of this Canadian province, the Narcisse snake dens attract a spectacular gathering each spring. Here, thousands of snakes awaken from their winter slumber, converting the landscape into a mesmerizing dance of serpents. Not just any snakes. These dens are home to various fascinating species, including the elusive rattlesnake, the robust bull snake, the agile rat snake, and the common garter snake. As the temperatures rise, these reptiles slither out to bask on the warm rocks, drawing the eyes of curious visitors eager to witness this natural spectacle. The snake dens serve critical purposes for these reptiles, providing essential hibernation and breeding habitats. These areas play a vital role in conservation efforts, ensuring that these often misunderstood creatures are protected and can thrive. Anyone fortunate enough to witness the peak of snake season will be captivated by the sight of these elegant reptiles weaving through the grass and coiling in the sun. Embrace the chance to explore this unique and vibrant slice of nature. Are you ready to join the adventure? You won't believe this about Congress and debate time. In 1876, a revolutionary rule changed the way Congress operated, aiming to limit the lengthy speeches that often bogged down discussions. This innovation was prompted by Benjamin Butler, a congressman known for his eloquence yet famously long-winded speeches. While Butler could enthrall audiences with his rhetoric, his tendency to take too much time irritated fellow lawmakers and hindered legislative progress. Recognizing that debate could benefit from more structure, Congress decided to implement a rule that capped the time each member could speak. This adjustment transformed the atmosphere of congressional debates. By limiting individual speaking time, lawmakers were encouraged to be more concise and focused, which allowed for a wider range of perspectives to be heard. The change not only sped up the legislative process, but also fostered an environment of respect among members. Could this effort to curb monopolistic speaking help promote more democratic participation in important discussions, ultimately giving voice to numerous critical issues? Here's a wild fact about leprosy's surprising reality. This ancient disease, officially known as Hansen's disease, has been surrounded by myths and fear for centuries, leading to unjust stigma against those infected. Unlike common illnesses that spread easily, leprosy is not contagious like the flu. It requires close and prolonged contact with an untreated individual for transmission. The historical treatment of leprosy victims sheds light on societal attitudes, as many were marginalized and even forced to live apart from communities due to visible symptoms like skin lesions and disfigurement. One striking piece of evidence is the discovery of a leper's skeletal remains found buried outside urban areas, which contradicts the Hindu practice of cremating the dead, revealing the intense fear and isolation these individuals faced. Thankfully, modern medicine has transformed leprosy into a treatable condition, allowing many to live normal lives. Yet the stigma persists, reminding us that understanding and compassion are essential in overcoming the fears rooted in history. How can we further educate ourselves to end this stigma and support those affected? Hard to believe, but bald eagles can soar high. The bald eagle, a stunning symbol of the United States, often ascends to remarkable heights while hunting. Picture this: soaring up to 10,000 feet or over 3,000 meters into the sky, these majestic birds glide gracefully above the clouds. From such impressive altitudes, their extraordinary eyesight comes into play. They can detect fish swimming in rivers or small mammals darting across open fields from miles away. This keen vision equips them with the skills needed to spot potential meals, allowing them to swoop down with astonishing precision. When it's time to hunt, they tuck in their wings and dive at speeds approaching 100 miles per hour, faster than most cars on a highway. This combination of stunning agility and strength is what makes the bald eagle so iconic. Next time you catch a glimpse of one soaring effortlessly overhead, keep in mind, it's not merely enjoying the view, it's showcasing incredible natural talents. Each flight encapsulates the essence of freedom and the magnificent resilience of wildlife in nature. This might surprise you. Dragons dance for New Year. The dragon dance is a thrilling highlight of the Chinese New Year festivities, where communities unite in a spectacular celebration. Performed by a dedicated team of dancers, this mesmerizing display involves a long, colorful cloth dragon that undulates and twists through the streets in a breathtaking choreography. But the dance is much more than just an impressive performance. It carries deep-rooted symbolism in Chinese culture. Revered as a symbol of good luck and prosperity, the dragon acts as a medium to ward off evil spirits while inviting fortune in the year ahead. Each movement beautifully emulates the fluidity of water, showcasing strength and power, while lively drumming creates an electrifying rhythm that elevates the atmosphere. Spectators are often spellbound as the dragon navigates through the crowds, accompanied by performers clad in vibrant costumes, fireworks illuminating the night sky, and festive music filling the air. This joyous spectacle not only preserves cultural heritage, but also fosters a spirit of togetherness and hope, ensuring that the new year starts with positivity and vibrancy. Turns out, the truth is that ATMs predate the internet. The modern automated teller machine, commonly known as an ATM, might seem like a recent invention tied to our digital world, but it actually made its debut way back in 1967. Barclays Bank revealed this groundbreaking device on June 27, 1967, in London, marking a significant milestone in banking history. Its inventor, John Shepherd Barron, drew inspiration from chocolate vending machines, leading him to create a cash dispensing system that utilized special paper vouchers and a chemical pin mechanism for security. Early users could access up to $10, equivalent to approximately $180 today, which drastically changed how people interacted with their finances. This innovation allowed customers to withdraw money anytime, breaking the traditional banking hours of the day. While the first ATMs may appear simplistic compared to today's sophisticated machines, they ignited a transformation in financial services that led to automated banking, improved card security, and the convenience of mobile banking. The ATM was more than just a mechanical device. It symbolized a new era of financial independence and trust in technology. Here's a wild fact about Mongolia's surprising connectivity. In a remarkable twist, Mongolia has integrated free Wi-Fi into the picturesque steppe, showcasing its rapid advancement in telecommunications. Many might envision vast, uninhabited landscapes when they think of Mongolia. But the reality is that technology is weaving its way through this traditional terrain. As nomadic herders navigate their daily lives among grazing sheep and expansive grasslands, they're equipped with internet access that lets them connect with family and manage their businesses seamlessly. Imagine sitting amidst stunning natural beauty, yet able to update your social media or check the news with just a click. This access to information is revolutionizing how these families engage with the world while preserving their unique cultural practices. The expansion of Wi-Fi reflects more than just technical progress. It represents a significant cultural enhancement where modern conveniences harmoniously coexist with a rich heritage. The challenges of isolation are being tackled as connectivity strengthens both community ties and personal networks. Isn't it fascinating how technology can transform lives even in the most remote places? Turns out, the truth is that the internet emerged in 1974. This might surprise you. The term internet was first introduced to describe what we now recognize as a global network of interconnected computer systems. In the early 1970s, computer technology was at an exciting frontier, and researchers were eager to find ways for computers to communicate effectively. Just picture a world devoid of social media, streaming services, and online shopping. While the concept of linking computers wasn't entirely new, coining the term internet solidified a bold vision of a vast network enabling free-flowing information across the globe. This was a groundbreaking moment, as it laid the essential groundwork for the modern communication we rely on today. The introduction of the internet ignited a surge of innovation, connecting millions and changing how we share knowledge. From emails to websites and social networks, the internet has revolutionized our lives, simplifying learning and fostering collaboration across borders. Fast forward to our current digital age, and it's hard to fathom life without it. Thanks to fearless pioneers, knowledge is now just a click away. What if I told you Pando is one giant organism? It's true. Pando, located in Utah, is the largest living organism on Earth, comprising a sprawling aspen forest that covers an impressive 106 acres, equivalent to 80 football fields. What makes Pando so extraordinary is that it consists of thousands of individual trees that are all genetically identical, sharing a common root system. This unique characteristic identifies Pando as a clonal colony, demonstrating nature's incredible ability to connect life. As the seasons change, the trees transition from lush green in summer to brilliant gold in fall, captivating visitors with a stunning visual display. Remarkably, Pando is estimated to be between 80,000 and potentially over 1 million years old, making it one of the oldest living organisms known to humanity. Despite its age and greatness, Pando faces serious threats from climate change and human encroachment. Conservation efforts are vital to ensure this remarkable grove survives for future generations and continues to teach us about the complex relationships present in our ecosystems. So, when you encounter a forest, ponder its hidden depths. It might just be more than a collection of trees. Hard to believe, but Hanoi has a unique train street. This fascinating spot in Vietnam offers an experience you simply can't find anywhere else. Imagine a bustling street where houses, shops, and cafes line a narrow corridor, with a train running so close that you can almost touch it as it zooms past. Before each train rushes by, locals and tourists alike clear the way, stepping aside just in time. For the brave, enjoying a coffee or a meal mere inches from the tracks becomes a thrilling ritual. The trains sweep through several times a day, creating a magical moment that blends the comforting hum of daily life with the thrill of modern transportation. Locals have truly embraced this unusual coexistence, transforming the area into a vibrant social spot where people gather to chat and take selfies. Visitors flock from around the globe to snap pictures and soak in the lively atmosphere, witnessing the unique contrast of tradition and modernity in one incredible location. Train Street embodies Hanoi's spirit, intertwining everyday culture with the rhythm of the trains. What could be more exciting? Hard to believe, but which is which? Bananas or plantains? You might be surprised to learn that bananas and plantains belong to the same family, yet they serve very different culinary roles. Bananas, often enjoyed raw, are known for their sweet, creamy texture, making them the perfect addition to smoothies and snacks. In contrast, plantains are firmer and starchier, typically requiring cooking before consumption. This thick-skinned fruit adds unique flavor and texture to savory dishes around the world, often found sliced and fried, baked, or boiled. While in North America many varieties of bananas are lumped together simply as bananas, plantains often get overlooked. They might look similar, but plantains have a distinct place on the dinner table, holding an essential role in cuisines across Africa, Latin America, and the Caribbean. The next time you're at the grocery store, consider picking up some plantains to experiment with their versatility. Each fruit brings something special to the table, enriching our meals with texture and taste. So, what's cooking in your kitchen tonight? Bananas or plantains? Believe it or not, bananas are slightly radioactive. You might be surprised to learn that this peculiar characteristic comes from potassium, a vital nutrient abundant in these tasty fruits. Specifically, around 0.01% of the potassium in bananas is potassium-40, a naturally occurring isotope known for being radioactive. However, there's no need to panic. The level of radiation in a banana is minuscule, so minor that you would need to consume about 10,000 bananas in one sitting for it to pose any health risk. To put things into perspective, you experience more radiation from a typical airplane flight or even a routine chest X-ray. This unique feature adds an intriguing layer to bananas, which are already celebrated for their delicious flavor and nutritional benefits, packed with vitamins and minerals. The next time you peel open a banana, relish the knowledge that you're enjoying a fruit that not only nourishes, but also comes with a sprinkle of science. Imagine sharing this quirky fact with friends, turning a simple snack into a conversation starter. Hard to believe, but painkillers are virtually the same. You might be surprised to learn that branded painkillers and their generic counterparts contain the same active ingredients. Take common medications like aspirin, ibuprofen, or acetaminophen. Whether you buy Tylenol or a store-brand version, the chemical compound does not change. So, what causes the price difference? It largely stems from extensive marketing and fancy packaging that lead consumers to perceive name brands as superior. However, both types of medications must satisfy the same stringent safety and efficacy standards set by regulatory bodies, ensuring they deliver the promised pain relief. This means when you're in the pharmacy aisle deciding between a well-known brand and a more affordable generic, you can feel confident that both options will work equally well. In fact, studies have shown that many consumers prefer generics after trying them, as they experience no noticeable difference in effect. Next time you're in need of relief, remember, choosing the generic version not only saves you money but also provides you with the same effective solution. Why not check those labels and make an informed choice? This might surprise you. New Zealand's sheep outnumber its people. It turns out there's more to this fascinating country than just its breathtaking landscapes and friendly locals. With a staggering sheep population of around 29 million compared to the country's just under 5 million inhabitants, New Zealand boasts an impressive ratio of 6 sheep for every person. This phenomenon dates back to the 19th century when sheep farming became a cornerstone of New Zealand's economy and culture. The rolling green hills and temperate climate create an ideal environment for sheep to graze, and they can be seen dotting the landscape across scenic farms, especially on the South Island. Not only do these sheep contribute significantly to New Zealand's economy through lamb and wool production, making it a top exporter globally, but they also play a vital role in shaping the nation's identity. Sheep appear in local art, folklore, and humor, symbolizing the rural lifestyle. So, when you appreciate New Zealand's stunning vistas, remember that the fluffy inhabitants are more than just livestock. They are part of the nation's charm and character. Most people don't know this, but lactose intolerance is common. About 68% of people worldwide struggle with digesting dairy, and this condition relates closely to how our bodies adapt over time. In early life, humans typically produce ample lactase, a vital enzyme that helps break down lactose, the sugar in milk. However, as we grow older, lactase production declines for many, leading to challenges when consuming milk and cheese. Isn't it fascinating how human biology varies across cultures? For example, Northern Europeans possess a genetic mutation that enables many to continue producing lactase into adulthood. This ability allows them to enjoy dairy delights like ice cream without discomfort. In stark contrast, in regions such as East Asia, the prevalence of lactose intolerance tends to be much higher, stemming from a significant decrease in lactase production among adults. This impressive difference showcases how our diets have been shaped by our genetic history over millennia, influencing not just what foods we can digest, but also how our bodies have evolved to cope with those foods. Understanding these variations invites us to appreciate the rich tapestry of human biology. Did you know that Yugoslavia's history is truly remarkable? For nearly a century, from the end of World War I until the early 1990s, Yugoslavia stood as a vibrant example of unity and diversity. This unique nation comprised 6 republics: Slovenia, Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Macedonia, Serbia, and Montenegro. Each republic contributed its own languages, cultures, and traditions, creating a rich cultural tapestry that was celebrated across the nation. Established after the collapse of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, Yugoslavia aimed to promote peace and collaboration among different ethnic groups, which created a sense of national identity. However, cracks began to appear in the late 20th century as economic difficulties and rising nationalism sparked tensions. These tensions escalated into conflicts and, ultimately, the disintegration of the country in the early 1990s, leading to the independence of its republics. Today, the echoes of Yugoslavia persist in the cultural heritage of the region, reminding us of the beauty and challenges that arise when multiple cultures coexist. Exploring this history highlights the significance of unity and understanding in a diverse world. Turns out, the truth is that Hermes Birkin bag has a surprising origin. This iconic handbag was born from a serendipitous encounter in the sky. In the early 1980s, British actress and singer Jane Birkin found herself on a flight from Paris to London, frustrated by her lack of a stylish yet practical handbag. Sitting beside her was Jean-Louis Dumas, the CEO of Hermès, who listened closely to her suggestions. Captivated by Jane's insights, he crafted a unique design that combined glamorous aesthetics with everyday functionality. The result was the Birkin bag, a masterpiece that applied elegance to practicality like never before. Today, it is more than just a fashion item. It symbolizes sophistication and exclusivity, coveted by celebrities and fashion lovers alike. Each Birkin bag is meticulously crafted from the finest leathers and takes days to complete, showcasing the dedication of skilled artisans. With waiting lists extending for years and auction prices soaring into the tens of thousands, owning a Birkin bag is truly a mark of status. From its unexpected beginnings to its incredible market value, the Birkin is a significant chapter in fashion history,